Alrighty everyone, welcome to Stardew Valley. This is Mike. We're going to be getting a new farm. I have played this game a couple of times. However, I have never played it on video. So we are going to kind of dive right into the farm right away. We're also going to do a challenge I've been wanting to try out, and also been intrigued by a couple people that I've been seeing do on the YouTube as well. So we will see how that goes. Alrighty. What I'm doing here is basically, this is Stardew Valley. You have the option to pick through 5 different farms. You have the Forest Farm, you have the Standard Farm, River, Hilltop, and Wilderness. This one just allows you to have monsters at your disposal to kill. You can also change your character to be however you want to look. In this one, I really don't care too much on anything here, because we're only going to be playing through 1 year. The challenge I'm going to do is going to be the 1-year completion of the community center, which means in 1 year, I have to have that actually done. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of, as we like to call it, luck-based. Hence the name of the farm. So we'll see how that works out. I'm going to skip intros and videos in this challenge as well, just to save time. But I am going to go through each day to show you what is going on, without any editing at all. The other 2 people I'm watching do editing. So we're going to... One thing I always recommend when you're playing this game is have always show hitbox location, and then also locking the toolbar there. Beyond those 2 things, it really doesn't matter. And I do like zoomed out a little bit more. Alrighty. So we get parsnips started out with, we don't need to meet people. I mean, if I see them around town, I will go ahead and talk to them. But it's not a big deal to actually do this introduction and gift giving. It isn't still a big thing to actually check the TV, because you want to know your luck when you're going mining, and also your weather report, so you know you don't have to like water the plants the next day and you can go upgrade one of your tools. Oops. Leave. I also like to put the TV by the bed so it reminds me to actually use it. So we have to clear a little bit of area here. Why is it still showing me? There we go. We have to clear a little bit of area here just for the parsnips, and then we'll be able to pack those down and get them ready. The community center does not open until the 6th or 7th day of the year, of the first year. So because of that, you can spend your first couple of time just clearing out and getting ready for it. The things I want to do today in regards to this is I want to clear out this area, get enough stuff to sell to get a comfortable amount of money, plant the parsnips, get some more seeds, and then just rinse and repeat, and also look for forage as much as possible. The hardest thing about this challenge, per se, is one of like 4 things. Or 5, depending on how you look at it. There are certain things you cannot get in the first year. One being red cabbage. You have no way to get that other than luckily drawing it out of the traveling cart that appears Friday and Sunday. So because of that, I want to make sure I have enough money available to actually buy it from the traveling cart if it shows up. Because it only comes in on 2nd year. Aside from that, everything else you can get done in the first year. These mixed seeds here that I've got, I'm going to save them for the summer for the same reason as you can possibly get random seeds. And the hardest thing to also get is like gold quality of certain type of crops, because you do need 3 of them. So I want to have access to get those for melons or pumpkins, because those are harder to accomplish because they take longer. So I want to build a chest. I recommend doing this as well once you start out with on any game, because it's just like having free bag slots. And now you can just store everything you need in there. And whatever you don't need to take with you, like for example the pick and all this stuff, you can just leave in your chest back at home. Here we go. So let's go ahead and head out. Here's where you sell stuff if you need to. I'm not going to be doing that really much that early. I'm just going to be mainly looking for forage as we're going along, which are 4 different items that you want to get a hold of. In this part of spring, there are 4 seasons in Stardew Valley. This is spring. You can get horseradish, dandelion, leek, and daffodil are the 4 you can get. So we do want to get 2 of each of the stuff we need, which are those 4 right there. These are the first 4. They will always show up as the first 4 of what you need. Now down here we also need 2 different types of trees. We need apples and pomegranate. You do see you have peaches, oranges, apricots, cherries. Those you actually don't need for this challenge. You only need pomegranate and apple, which both, I think, grow fall and fall. Yeah, they're both fall. Also, if you're curious, what I'm doing as far as the mushroom slash fruit bat cave, I will be going for fruit bats. Reason being, it's just more likely I'll get stuff I can use. And I may not have to buy the trees if I get lucky. So that's why. I'm just going to do the first day of like meeting people. I'm not going to spend time really getting to know people in this challenge. I'm just going to spend time getting to doing certain things. There's one thing you do have to buy here at the bar if you ever do this challenge, is the Maki Roll recipe. It is 1,500. You can get it by being friends with Linus, but that wastes more time than actually just buying it, in my opinion. It's also nice to check the trash bins because they randomly actually do put stupid shit in there. You get, I've seen puffer fish, I've seen eel, I've seen bread, cookies, trash, which is what it should be in there, and then a couple other random things that actually come in there often. This we do want to complete as soon as possible. It takes 300 wood to get across, and we do need some items from there as well. I do have I will not be using any cheats on this run. I will just be using what is available to me. So that's all I get from the normal game at all. I don't get any benefits at all. So we are heading back around here, and mostly everything I get I will have to keep until the community center opens or until I find a second one. And you want to clear out, when you're going around here and not doing anything, you want to clear out any extra weeds you see. That's a little things here. And those just allow you to see more forage as days go on. Forage also can come in on your farm, which is nice. I picked the forest farm. I picked it for a reason. And that reason is that, one, it has hardwood already available to you once you upgrade your axe, which we'll be having to do really super fast anyways. 2, it has a chance to drop mushrooms in the area. So on occasion we will be, every day hopefully, if I remember, we'll be looking around to actually see if any mushrooms drop on our whole entire farm, just by doing a complete lap. And then whatever does drop, we will need, and that'll be free stuff. It's a chance to drop all the mushrooms except for, I think, the purple. I never have seen the purple actually be dropped. But if it's possible that it can drop, that's also good, because that's also the hardest mushroom to find. And it is required. Some of the bundles that you have in the community center are, you don't have to get everything for them. You just have to get like 5 out of 10, 4 out of 3. I'm sorry, 3 out of 4. It's just nice that way. So you can skip the ones that are harder to do. Okay, we are almost out of energy. So we're going to have to now just search around for forage items. Since unfortunately we don't have our fishing rod, we can't do that either. So that's what I'll mention. Anything with a trellis attached to the crop, you want to put on the edge, so because you can't walk through them. I know most people that will be watching this videos have already played Stardew Valley, but just in case you haven't, I will be telling you some minor details of the game. I will not be giving too much in depth in this playthrough. However, after this playthrough, I will be doing a complete playthrough of 3 years, which I will be doing more in-depth content. I just wanted to do this challenge because other people are doing this challenge and it is pretty sweet. I am not editing the videos, one, because I like to watch the whole thing, and it's kind of weird seeing them only do certain parts, and two, because I don't really have an editing tool that I've gotten attached to and learned how to use very well. I am new to doing YouTube and videos and stuff like that. Not saying I'm new to actually watching them. I'm just new to actually doing them. I've only been doing them for about 2.5, 3 months now, and the program I use, I don't know if it is an editing tool or not. I haven't really messed with it enough to really try. So we are looking around for an introduction. We have nearly half done. You can also check here. Anybody with question marks, you do not know them yet. However, I know where everybody lives. So once I see them, I will just go ahead and just tag them and talk to them. It's not really important. You don't have to do it for this challenge, but it does give you free money. So why not? Any way to get free money, free goods, as long as it doesn't cost you something you need, I'd recommend doing it. As long as it doesn't cost you something you need for the challenge anyways. In the real game, when you play the game just for fun, I recommend doing everything because it is really a great game. It is really fun, really intriguing to see what all kind of cool stuff they have available. And this game has been great. If you wish to know the origin behind this game for a little bit, it was designed by one person. He played Harvest Moon so much that he really enjoyed it when he was a kid. And then when he became an adult, he realized that there was nothing like it available on the PC, and he also wanted more out of the game. So he just made his own by himself. Took him a little over 2 years, and then he now has a small team upgrading it and making new content. It doesn't have multiplayer yet, unless you mod it. It doesn't have other certain things unless you mod it as well, but it does have the upgrade of 1.1, which is the farms you can choose from, and also some other minor details like new people you can marry. That is correct. You can get married in this game. You can have kids. They do allow same-sex marriage, which is sweet. Kind of different and new. Something that you wouldn't expect from a game, I'd say, 15 years ago. So, as you're going through this game and you see now we're getting tired, and we need to go to sleep. As long as you go to sleep before 1 o'clock, your energy will not be depleted down to half. So that's why I'm doing it now. If you go to sleep after 1 o'clock, you have a tendency to lose energy the next day. So just checking the weather report. It's really not important to check luck until you are starting to mine or fish. But it's good to check the weather report to know if it's going to rain a certain day, which in this case is going to rain tomorrow. So yeah, we don't really need this until we actually go mining, so I can just leave it in there for a long time. I didn't get any money yesterday because everything we have I pretty much need to keep. I could sell like fiber and clay. Honestly, it's about the one I could actually sell. But I want to keep everything until we have the community center open. I can start throwing stuff in it really well. So just like over a normal farm, because you are here, you have to water crops. So you have to just do so and get it done. You do have the chance to get sprinklers later on in the game. You also have the chance to get better sprinklers. There are 3 different types of sprinklers that can go. One goes like across the 4 different sides. The next one goes on a circle. It's all 8 squares around it, and the next one goes 8 squares around it plus the 8 squares around that. I'm sorry, no. Yeah, it's about right. 16 squares. Which is neat. So I'm getting more wood here to get a chest. The reason why I want 2 is one's going to be for items I want to keep for packaging purposes and building material. The first chest, the other chest is going to be for actual stuff that goes to the community center. These videos, I will be doing 2 days on each video, and then I will stop and go, and then each video will have 2 days on it. There. Alrighty, starting to feel exhausted. That means we don't need to do any more of that. We also need to get 300 wood for that lovely bridge I mentioned. So we'll be doing that before we actually get the wood we need for the second chest. I am keeping sap because I want to have fertilizer for the gold qualities. And I'm also keeping other things because we need them for the crafting of buildings. Alrighty, so we need to go to Willie here before 5 o'clock to pick up our fishing rod. Now, unfortunately, I have no energy, so I will not be using the fishing rod today. Excuse me. So, the things I need to get in the summer, I'm sorry, spring, that's where we're at, that's where we start, blah blah, are the forage that I've been picking up. See, look at that. Just spaghetti lying in the trash bin. Yeah, they don't like you messing in the trash, so if they're close to you, they tend to get mad. So things I need to be getting in this springtime are the forage, which the wild horseradish, the daffodil, the leek, and the dandelion. Also the pantry items, which are the 4 crops I showed you: parsnip, green bean, cauliflower, potato. There's also a bunch of fish. And then that's it. As far as everything else, you can get it all year round. The fish all have 2 seasons you can get them in. So if you are unlucky or forget to go get a fish, you have a chance to get it a second time, which is nice. There's some fish that are all year round, but they're only in certain spots, which is just you have to unlock those certain spots. The hardest things to get in this challenge are going to be the Feldar Fern, which is in the Secret Forest. The reason being, I have to upgrade my axe twice before summer ends to actually be able to get in there. The red cabbage, because like I said before, it's impossible to get until 2nd year, so you have to get it through the traveling cart. No other way possible. The duck feather, just because it takes a long time to actually acquire it. And then also stuff like rabbit's foot is hard to get. Truffle is hard to get just because a pig is 16 grand in the game. Yeah, not cheap. How are we doing on indulgence? We still need like 8. Okay. Not really in a hurry, so don't really care too much about that. This is where you can buy livestock here if it was open. So all the women in the game, if you're trying to find them, 4 of them do aerobics every single Tuesday at Pierre's place. So yeah, you have to kind of just go there and look for them. So you cannot get any livestock that day. That is something that is actually not told to you in the game. You should kind of figure it out. Which is unfortunate because if you didn't know that, it would kind of suck. So yeah, we don't need those, and don't need those, so we can just sell those for money. The spring onions that you saw me get are available every day. In that area, as long as you, as long as you clear them out the day before, they will be available every day. Down there. These little worms you see I'm digging up have a chance to give me something. They're really not a big deal, but I'm already going to be turning stuff into the community center a little bit that I find. So I might as well dig up stuff to actually get ahead on that. And also it allows me to get free stuff from the community center. So why not? We can't go mining yet because you see this lovely rock is blocking the mines. There are 2 areas where you can do mining in this game, but there are 3 areas where there's monsters. 4 if you pick the weird farm. The secret the mines is 1. The farm, if you pick it, is 2. The skull caves and also the secret place in the sewer, which I've never actually gotten to. So yeah, just picking up a couple of forge items here. I can use them to eat and have more energy to do stuff. As we get later on in the challenge, I will be doing that, but as right now, I'm going to be just using them to sell for money. I could keep this one for food, but yeah, it gives me no energy. It's a flower. Flowers don't give energy in real life. But yeah, anyways, we have the 4 things we need for the forging bundle, which is sweet. So once we get that unlocked, be ready to go there. I don't really have much else to do today. My money's empty still. It'll be empty until Friday, which when the parsnips will be available. And I don't have anything to actually do because I have no energy. So the only option I see is to go around town and find the last 7 people I need to complete that. Who are they is the question. I already got one of the difficult ones because he just stays in his room all day. Okay, the kid. One of the kids. Caroline, Jody, Harvey, Willie? I didn't talk to you, but I actually met you? Okay, whatever. Sure. This place is closed at 4 o'clock, so I can't go there. I can go see if I can find the kids, and also the teacher, which is Pam. This is Haley. Already met her. I've already checked the trash bins here today, and I've already checked the sea as well, the beach. So I don't need to worry about that. I can go turn this into Gunther, which I will probably just go ahead and do, since I have some free time. One of the other more difficult people to get a hold of is him, just because he never seems to come out. What time does this stay open until? 5 p.m. Okay. So we missed that. Can't do that. Time to stay open until 6. Can't do that either. Okay. Some of the NPCs in the game you never have to actually meet because they never actually have a conversation with you. One is Gunther. And the other is like the person at Joja Mart and the person running the register at Joja Mart. Do not actually need to be converse at all. I'm pretty sure I met you, but oh well. Let's talk more. And they stop once you talk to them, which is nice. Because you can always usually talk to someone twice. So yeah, just going up here. I'm not going to cut down my grass, because 1, I don't have much on this type of farm. And 2, when I actually get animals, I do need it for hay. Ah, yay, more seeds. We're looking pretty good so far. We've already got our foraging bundle done. We've already got all our crops planted and ready to go. All we need left to do now in the spring is possibly find some mushrooms on our farm, which I'm not doing anything at all, and also get the fish that we need for this season. Like I said, we can get it in a different season. I just want to try both times, honestly. So yeah, I do want to go fishing tomorrow. That's why I'm bringing all this stuff, and I do want to go to Gunther's tomorrow, so I'm bringing that. So here we are, sleeping for the night. Alrighty, level 1 foraging upgraded. And we got a little bit of money here, like 290. That's good. We're just going to be getting more parsnips to actually try to get the gold. And when we can get fertilizer, we can actually go ahead and fertilize it and make it so we can get more likely get gold ones. So yeah. Going to day 3. See y'all next time. Thank you.